our clients called us in a little bit of a panic. They had had a flood. Flood was in the primary bathroom, came out into the hallway, down through the ceiling, into the kitchen and the family room area. It was a bit of a mess. So everything is new. The floors are new, the trim, the doors, the hardware, stairs, runner, railing, everything, every bathroom, it was all redone. The section that was affected by the flood was the family room area, the eat and breakfast, and the kitchen area. The clients loved their prior kitchen. It was a showstopper in their words. And so always we were talking showstopper, showstopper. What can we do to make this kitchen a showstopper? Actually, the stone was the last thing that was selected, and I think that's the most impactful part of the kitchen. It's called a Patagonia quartzite. It is quite durable. The amount of movement in it, the hits of black with the warm tones, we needed to incorporate a beverage fridge into one side, and so we suggested doing this fluting detail which conceals the beverage fridge and then kept the waterfall on the one side just to create a little bit of additional drama. We wanted to warm up the kitchen from what it looked like prior. We added some light woods in there. We added some paint, but not white, more soft and gray in its tone. And the mix of those materials created something more timeless, a little bit softer, a little bit warmer, but not any less impactful than what they had before. Because this is a bit more of a compact section of the house, we actually removed the fireplace because they didn't want it, didn't need it, and then it gave us a whole lot more depth in that room for seating and then also for a nice table to sit beside the kitchen area. We had to come up with a way to make that back wall look like something interesting. And so we decided to create this stone ledge with a paneled wallpaper wall and then added a little bit of ribbing. And there's actually a really cool lighting detail in there as well, so that when they're watching TV, there is something that's interesting and dynamic about that space, but it isn't a fireplace. They do split their time between the back of the house and the family room and then the front of the house living room area. It is a little bit more set up to be formal, conversational. It does have a really nice feel with furniture all the way around where lots of people can sit. The built-in banquette is a really nice feature that allows a ton more seating in this space, but also a really nice spot to sit and read a book. The sun sets in the west on this window, and so it's a really nice spot to sit. But it's not very formal. It's all comfortable and easy to sit and watch TV in here as well. There wasn't a whole lot that changed in the dining area. There was integrated shelving on this back wall behind me, and so we replaced it with a really beautiful wall unit that has a lot of storage inside, but also has a really nice layout space with the countertop area. And then otherwise, it was just furniture choices. The powder room is a small space. It had disco tiles in there before. So again, we sort of softened everything. I love the sink. I love the way it's set up on the wood countertop, and then the paper itself is really quite beautiful and interesting. The sconces on the wall are cool, like literally everything. The faucet, it's all, I love it all, except for the toilet. I'm never like so fussed on toilets, but. We had the opportunity to create a new railing across this back section. And so we said, let's get some like movement between walking into the house and having people be able to see what's happening in this space, and people in this space being able to see what's happening in the front door. And then you walk up and you're in the home. The principal bedroom is a really beautiful, cozy nook. It's painted really dark. It integrates millwork into it so that it all feels like it's consistent with itself. It's not a very big room, but it has a sense of what it needs. So there's a seating area for someone to sit by the window, a bench at the foot of the bed. It's a king-size bed, smaller nightstands, but very, very cozy. We added some paneling on the back wall, inlaid wallpaper. The wallpaper has a bit of a metallic feel to it, and so it does reflect some of the light to get a little bit of a bounce happening in this otherwise very dark room. And then there's like a secret passageway into the primary ensuite. The ensuite is very white and bright and light, and so it's a really nice dichotomy between the two spaces and where you're actually getting ready and you wanna like see yourself and what's going on versus this more moody kind of sexy bedroom. The office upstairs is set up as a partner's desk so that both my clients are able to work there at the same time. We had a lot of fun with that desk and adding some wood elements, some edge tape and black to make it a little bit more edgy. There's a beautiful fabric pinboard in there, some shelving with artwork. It's a really cool space that allows them both to work at the same time. Coming back into the house has been really fun to see how our clients are living. They are loving the space. We get photographs all the time of the kids snuggling with the dog on the couch and how livable and functional the space feels while still being so polished and beautiful. I just think they're so happy with where they landed, given, unfortunate circumstances as the start of the project.